Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, apparently there was a meeting at the palace today. I got that from a really good source. Was it an emergency meeting or an urgent meeting? Sounded like it. What was it about? They were sure it was about Harry's actions on the Stephen Colbert show, and no real decision has been made yet what they're going to do about it. But titles apparently are on the table. This is all allegedly, right? Unless you're actually in the meeting, how do you know? Or you're the secretary typing up the minutes, right? If they even do that, now they got AI, who knows? I did that for a commander in the Canadian military. I was the orderly room clerk, and I had to type up all his minutes. So I needed top secret security clearance because I was typing up some very interesting minutes. I was with a company within the brigade. I was a civilian. I wasn't military. I wasn't a member. And we did a lot of stuff in Afghanistan. So I honestly, I had top secret security clearance because I typed up all the minutes and the agendas and whatnot. Very interesting. No, I won't spill any secrets. Besides, it's too late. That was 20 years ago. Okay, so what's going to be the fallout? Oh, I don't read these ones in reverse. Queen of Cups. I think that they are actually wondering, like, Queen of Cups can also be a psychologist, right? Or they're going to do more investigation. I think they are kind of emotionally confused what's going on with Harry. I think that there possibly could have been like a female psychologist in the meeting giving her assessment of what's going on. Remember, I did that reading that they're actually afraid of Harry's mental health if they take his titles. I think that they are really discussing with psychologists and his emotional stability. Oh, it's top secret what they're doing. They're hanging there. Very few people know what they're doing. Maybe 4 total. So that's probably Charles, his private secretary, William, and his private, right? There's a total of 4 people who know what the next steps are, what the plans are. There he is. There's Harry, Knight of Pentacles. Yes, the meeting was about Harry. It was about Harry and his emotional stability. And what they're going to do about it is they are keeping it top secret. They aren't letting anybody know. Keeping things close to their chest, keeping really tight. They might show us a little bit, like the buzzwords about the titles and showing what happened to Andrew, and is somewhat respected what's on their mind, right? Because this Pentacles on there, so it's what's on their mind. But otherwise, they're keeping what's close to their heart and other information really tight in a tight circle. Definitely about Harry, King of Pentacles. And look at the Pentacles. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, yes, there are definitely talks of what's going on, what to do. You know who this King of Pentacles could be is Trump, because he did say something negative about Trump, and we know President Trump and King Charles have had some good relations lately. They had the state dinner in September. Now Charles and Camilla have been invited, reciprocal, to come to the United States, all part of the 250-year celebration. The Prince and Princess of Wales will be there. I think they are concerned about relations with President Trump. I think this is actually President Trump, King of Pentacles. He who has the gold makes the rules. And I think there may have been some kind of emergency meetings and talks. Like, Harry doesn't understand the diplomacy that he can erase in minutes. So yes, I think they are in talks. Also, I'd like to point out, and I have been noticing this more, the diminishing numbers. So we go from 4 to 3, so that tells me things are diminishing, things are being taken away, things are being erased. If we went 3 to 4, it'd be an increase, right? Ace of Pentacles. Look at the Pentacles. Honestly, this deck. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, I get the joke. Ha ha. 4, 3, 1. They may leave him with one title. So they may leave him with his prince. Or this is an offer. There's some kind of offer here. I may leave him with just one title. It might be his prince title. Ace of Swords. 2 aces here. Patience. We need patience, guys. We need patience. I think, look at this crown. That's what I'm looking at here. Look at this crown. Is this cutting the royal tiles, right? The sword cuts. So is this the words that cut? Is this a patent, letters patent from the king that cut something? You notice this hand is open and this hand is closed. It's the same hand. Patience. Oh yeah, the palace is definitely working on it. And then we have death. I think that I think that they're working on cutting out those titles. We have to be patient. I think the wheels have started in motion. The 3 of Wands tells me things have started to roll already, and now they're just waiting for their ship to come in. And this is definitely the firm, the palace, and then the death, the transformation. Also, this could be literal. Perhaps they want to get this done before the death of the king. Think about that. This is all before death, if you wanted to read it like that. And that is a king. This is actually the king laying down here. And then there's the palace. Oh, there's the, remember I said on the moon? And there's the 2 pillars and there's the river there. And then it looks like the sun is rising, and then the moon comes and eclipses it. There you go. All right. I think that they're monitoring the emotional stability of Harry, but I think things are in the works to cut him out, and to the words from the king are going to be cutting. And the palace is getting the firm, the crown, whatever you want to call it, is getting ready for it. Somebody asked why the Hierophant is the my card for the royal, for the firm, for the palace, for the crown, not necessarily the royal family. It's because the King of England is also the head of the Church of England, administratively in England. So this is the Pope. Well, they don't have the Pope in England, but they have the head of the English Church, the Church of England, or the Anglican Church. It's called in places as well. So that's why this is the administration of the royal family. This represents the administration of the royal family. All right. So I hope I cleared that up. So the administration is preparing and they're just waiting. They're waiting for more emotional stability. And I think they were kind of rocked about. Perhaps they thought Harry was much more stable or sober than he showed. All right, please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.